All right, today we're here at the range to do a little maintenance. We've got to do some target repairs. The targets at the 200, 300, and 400 yard line really take a pounding, and the hangers rip on those. So that's what we're going to repair today. And then we are going to hang some new MGM steel. I've got some 12-inch plate, and then I've got, what is this? That's a 10-inch plate. Got another 8-inch, and so we got 2 8s, a 10, and 2 12s that are going to hang. And I'm going to hang these at distance because most of my far targets have a 24-inch plate, and I want to have smaller targets. I'm trying to get closer to MOA targets on all of our distance targets. So what we're using for hangers is just some cheap strap from Amazon. I found that this works really well. I've tried rubber pieces, some expensive strap, and it really does not make a difference. The conveyor belt, I've used some of that before. Conveyor belt works really well. It's just very hard to find the conveyor belt, and it's very hard to cut. So along with the straps, we've got some 1/2-inch bolts here, nuts, and then we'll end up pinching the strap between 2 washers. So when we get down range, I'll show you how that works. It's a lot of work to keep this range going, but here lately I haven't had a lot of time to put in on maintenance of the targets, and so I've got about 3 hours this morning. We're going to see what we can get fixed. All right, here we are at the 200 yard line. You can see that 12-inch plate. Both the hangers ripped on that plate. We've got our smaller steel is still up. As you can see that this 5-inch plate here has only one hanger left on it. So we're going to get to work on that and get this target line repaired. Found what works best to cut this strap is some sort of knife with serrations on it. Works fairly well. The 200 yard line is done. Got to go all the way out to the 1360 yard line on repairs. Okay, we are finished at the 300 yard line. As you can see, it needed a lot of work. Everywhere there's a black strap, that's something new. So all of the targets needed some type of work. So on the left hand side, we've got a 3.5-inch by 6-inch square. Then we have a 6-inch plate. The next target is an 8-inch plate, and then a 12-inch plate. Our last plate is a 12-inch plate that is 1/2-inch steel for 50s and 338s. So we do have targets out here when we conduct training classes for 50s and 338s that they can shoot out to 1,000. All right, we're at the 700 yard line, and this is the first place that I'm going to add a smaller piece of steel. I've got a 8-inch plate I'm going to put at the 7, and an 8-inch plate I'm going to put at the 800. All right, I just got to tighten this down and be ready to go. This is actually going to be a fun target to shoot at. The 700 yard line is a lot of times the hardest targets to hit here because the wind is always doing something different here than any other targets between here and the shooting platform. The terrain features down here switch the wind up, and sometimes it's very difficult to hit, but I guarantee you we can have a lot of fun trying. I'm going to tighten this down and we'll be done. All right, here we are at the 800 yard line. We now have an 8-inch plate here on the left, and then we've got a 24-inch plate in the center, square plate, and then a 24-inch hexagon on the right. Once again, that target on the right is 1/2-inch plate, 50 cal and 338. All right, here we're at the 1200. We've got a 12-inch plate and a 24-inch plate. I just hung the 12-inch plate. So if you want to come shoot on a range where you can reach out to 1,360 yards, be sure and check out our training calendar for our upcoming classes. We are one of the only ranges, if not the only range, that you can shoot out to 1,360 yards within 20 minutes of Dallas.